Most people think heart problems begin during the day. Too much stress, too much salt, too little exercise. But what if some of the quietest strain on the heart actually happens at night, while you're trying to rest? Because after 60, the body doesn't recover the same way it used to, and certain nighttime habits that once felt harmless may slowly begin affecting sleep quality, breathing circulation, oxygen levels, stress hormones, and even how hard the heart works while you sleep. Many people never notice the signs at first. They simply say, I wake up exhausted. My heart feels strange at night. I keep tossing and turning. I can't get comfortable anymore. I wake up more tired than when I went to bed. And surprisingly, your nightly routine may be playing a bigger role than you think. Tonight, we're going to explore several nighttime habits that may quietly increase stress on the body after 60, and why small changes sometimes make a bigger difference than people expect. The heart is supposed to recover at night. During healthy sleep, the body enters recovery mode. Breathing slows down, stress hormones begin lowering, the nervous system calms. The heart finally gets a chance to work a little less intensely than it does during the day. That recovery matters, because the heart never truly stops working. It continues pumping every second of every night, even while you sleep. And deep sleep plays an important role in helping the body regulate circulation, blood pressure, inflammation, oxygen balance, recovery hormones. But here's the problem. Many adults over 60 aren't getting deep, restorative sleep anymore, even if they think they are. Some wake up constantly, some toss and turn, some stop breathing briefly during sleep without realizing it. Some wake with racing thoughts or pounding heartbeat sensations. Some simply never feel fully rested. And over time, poor nighttime recovery may place additional stress on the body, not all at once, quietly, gradually, night after night. Why waking up exhausted matters more than people think. One of the most overlooked warning signs is waking up tired every single morning. Many people assume, well, I'm getting older. But persistent exhaustion after sleep may sometimes be the body's way of saying, I didn't recover properly last night. And there are many reasons this can happen. For some people, breathing becomes shallow during sleep. The airway narrows. Sleep gets interrupted repeatedly. Stress hormones stay elevated. The body never fully relaxes. This is why some adults wake up feeling mentally foggy, weak, anxious, heavy drained, unusually tired, even after spending 7 or 8 hours in bed. Because time in bed and true recovery are not always the same thing. And interestingly, many people don't realize their nighttime habits may be contributing to this without them noticing. Sleeping flat may feel different. After 60. As the body changes with age, many people become more sensitive to certain sleeping positions. Some notice pressure in the chest, acid reflux, congestion, snoring, coughing, breathing discomfort, pounding heartbeat sensations, especially while lying flat. This is one reason many older adults naturally begin sleeping, slightly elevated with multiple pillows on one specific side or even in recliners. The body often adapts before the mind fully understands why. For some people, sleeping completely flat may make nighttime breathing feel less comfortable. Others notice more reflux pressure after large evening meals. Some report waking with throat irritation or coughing. And when sleep becomes repeatedly interrupted, the body may struggle to enter the deeper stages of restorative rest the heart depends on. Late night eating may affect more than digestion. This is one of the biggest nighttime habits people underestimate. Eating heavy meals too close to bedtime may affect digestion, comfort, acid, reflux, sleep quality, nighttime restlessness, and many people notice this more strongly after 60 because digestion often slows slightly with age. Now, this doesn't mean everyone must stop eating early in the evening, but large, heavy, greasy, or highly processed meals late at night may sometimes increase nighttime discomfort for certain people, especially if someone already deals with reflux, bloating, indigestion, throat burning, coughing during sleep. Some viewers in the comments of similar videos described it as battery acid in the throat. And honestly, That kind of discomfort can absolutely interfere with restful sleep. When the body stays irritated or uncomfortable at night, stress hormones may remain more active than they should be during recovery hours. And over time, poor sleep recovery may influence how the body handles stress overall. Stress before bed may keep the heart working harder. Many people focus on physical habits before sleep, but mental habits matter too. Think about what millions of people do before bed now. Stressful news, doom-scrolling arguments online, overstimulation, loud television, anxiety-filled thoughts. The nervous system absorbs all of it. And sometimes the body carries that tension directly into sleep. Instead of gradually calming down, the body stays alert. Heart rate may remain elevated. Breathing stays shallow. The brain stays overstimulated. And for some adults, this creates a cycle: poor sleep, more anxiety, more exhaustion, more nighttime restlessness. One bad night becomes several, then weeks, then months. This is why many sleep experts encourage calming nighttime routines that help the nervous system slowly transition into rest mode. Not because it sounds trendy, but because the body often sleeps better when it feels safe and relaxed. Why sleep position suddenly matters more. One fascinating pattern in senior audiences is how many people suddenly become very aware of sleep position after 60. Some say, "I can't sleep on my left side anymore. My heart pounds when I lie this way. My reflux gets worse on my right side. I wake up dizzy. My shoulders ache all night." And these experiences are real for many people, because as the body changes, joints become more sensitive, circulation changes, posture changes, breathing patterns, shift pressure points matter more. For some individuals, one sleeping position may simply feel more comfortable than another. And this is where online advice often becomes confusing. One video says, "Sleep on your left side." Another says, "Never sleep on your left side." And people become frustrated. But the truth is, human bodies are not identical. Some people feel better elevated. Some feel better on one side. Some rotate constantly all night. What matters most is understanding how your body responds, while also paying attention to symptoms that shouldn't be ignored. Tossing and turning is sometimes the body's survival mechanism. Many people think tossing and turning means they're bad sleepers. But sometimes, the body is actually trying to protect itself. When one position becomes uncomfortable, circulation pressure increases, joints stiffen, nerves compress, breathing changes, muscles tighten, so the brain quietly tells the body, "Move." That movement is often protective, especially after 60, because aging bodies become less tolerant of staying compressed in one position for long periods. This is why many seniors naturally rotate sides, elevate their knees, use pillows between legs, support shoulders differently, change positions multiple times. And honestly, that adaptation may be completely normal. The body is constantly trying to find the position where breathing, circulation, and comfort feel safest. Nighttime bathroom trips may be disrupting more than you realize. Another issue many adults quietly struggle with is waking up repeatedly during the night to urinate. Some people get up 2 times, 4 times, sometimes even more, and each interruption breaks sleep cycles. The body loses valuable deep sleep recovery time. Then the next day brings fatigue, irritability, brain fog, exhaustion, low motivation, and unfortunately, many people simply accept this as normal aging. But poor sleep fragmentation can affect the entire body over time, including the systems responsible for recovery and stress regulation. The quiet connection between sleep and heart strain. Now, it's important not to panic here. This video is not saying, if you sleep wrong, you'll damage your heart. That would be irresponsible. But what researchers and sleep specialists continue studying is how chronic poor sleep may influence stress hormones, inflammation, blood pressure patterns, recovery quality, nervous system balance, and after 60, those things matter more because the body becomes less resilient to long-term strain. The key word here is chronic. One bad night usually isn't the problem. It's years of poor sleep, constant stress, interrupted breathing, exhaustion, restless nights, overstimulation, poor recovery that may gradually affect overall wellness. And many people don't connect the dots because the changes happen slowly. Gentle night habits that may support better recovery. The good news is, small nighttime changes sometimes create surprisingly noticeable improvements, not overnight miracles, but gradual support for better recovery. Some habits many people find helpful include reducing heavy late-night meals, creating a calmer nighttime environment, dimming bright lights before bed, reducing overstimulation, keeping a consistent sleep schedule, adjusting pillow support slightly, elevating the upper body if needed, limiting stress-filled media before sleep, and perhaps most importantly, paying attention to what your body keeps trying to tell you, because the body often whispers before it screams. Most people think nighttime is when the body finally rests completely, but for many adults over 60, the night has quietly become one of the most stressful parts of the day for the body. Interrupted sleep, poor recovery, stress, reflux, breathing discomfort, restlessness, exhaustion, and over time, those patterns may affect far more than energy levels. That's why your nightly routine matters more than many people realize. Not because you need to become obsessed with sleeping perfectly, but because small habits repeated every single night can slowly shape how the body recovers or struggles to recover. And sometimes, the difference between waking exhausted and waking restored begins with the quiet habits nobody thinks about before bed. Have you personally noticed certain nighttime habits affecting your sleep quality as you've gotten older? Do you sleep better, elevated, on one specific side, with certain pillows, after lighter meals? Share your experience in the comments. Sometimes hearing what others discovered helps people realize they're not alone. And if you enjoy calm, research-inspired wellness content focused on healthy aging, sleep, circulation, and recovery after 60, consider subscribing for more videos like this.